Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's 5:28 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 8th of September 2024, and I'm just off out for another adventure. And today's journey is going to take us to the Scottish borders, where I'm going to visit two waterfalls before calling into my best friend from school. I haven't seen him for over a year, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. Get out to South Shields before the roads get closed off for the Great North Run, because it's the Great North Run today, and it's absolute chaos on the roads with people trying to park in the streets and block your drives off and everything. Nobody cares, and it's like that till 5 o'clock tea time. So it's going to be an all-day job for me to be out. That's another reason why I thought I'll use the excuse to call at my friend's house, who lives in Scotland, just over the Coldstream Road Bridge, and just you pass through Coldstream. He lives 10 minutes away. So I'm going to visit the two waterfalls, then call into his house on the way back. I'll have a catch up with him for about an hour and a half before I start driving back to South Shields to the chaos with the traffic. But without further ado, I'll get on John Reid Road there and head over towards Whitemay Pool roundabout and start my journey. Right, so without further ado, bye for now. It's 6:36 AM in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 8th of September 2024. I'm on the Coldstream Road heading towards Wooler, and I've just coming through the village of Powburn. So I've just pulled over by the sign so you can see where I am. A697, Wooler 8 miles, Coldstream where my friend lives 22 miles, and to continue to Edinburgh 71 miles. So I'm just going up the hill now towards Breamish Valley. Turn off on the left, past the garage here, the petrol garage, the petrol station. Just passing the quaint little cottages here. So you hit the stone bridge, come over 30 miles an hour, hitting the bend here, coming around the corner. And I've just slowed down and pulled over just so I can get the sign on. It's misty, damp. It's been raining ever since I got through the village of Longhorsley and Longframlinton. So it's just a nice steady drive now. Continue along towards where's my first turn off? Oh, I'll be approaching a little village called Millfield. That's with one L, Milfield. And just before you get into the village of Millfield, I'll be turning right and then heading up the road. It's just a country lane to go towards the first waterfall I want to go and visit, which is Routin, Lynn. That's R-O-U-T-I-N, Lynn, L-I-N-N, Routin, Lynn. Then I'll finish that and then double back onto the A697 Coldstream Road and then start heading for Coldstream. Then I'll be turning left on the A698 and going past where my friend, his house is in a village. Then I'll be taking a right and going over towards Stitchell Road so I can go to the next waterfall, which is in the Stitchell village, and it's beautiful. So that's my planned journey at the moment, but the weather's just shit at the moment. So I'm just taking my time, driving nice and steady, because I couldn't see a thing earlier on. It was just pea soup, mist and fog. But I'm getting a bit daylight now, so it's a little bit easier to drive and see the road. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. It's 6:55 AM in the morning, Sunday morning, the 8th of September 2024. I'm still on the Coldstream Road, the A697. I've came through Wooler, and I've just come to the next turn off where you pass to go towards Kirk Newton on the B6351 there in Yethorn. So I've pulled over on the side of the road by the Arkeld Manor Country Motel, and that's where you normally turn left there to go in towards Hethpool Car Park for doing the College Valley Walk. And you turn left there, look. So I'm just going to continue along the road now until I get to the village of Millfield. Then I'll be looking for my right turn to go over towards Routin Lynn Waterfall. Now the weather's absolute shit. It's still raining constantly, and I have my windscreen wipers on, as you can see. Right, let me just put the leader up on. So it's just to clear the screen. So I'm driving along with my windscreen wipers on and just hoping it's going to stop for a while when I get to Routin Lynn Waterfall. I mean, the advantage of coming out in the rain is the waterfalls are running quite fast and more spectacular to video. but on the other hand, you're walking along, you're getting bloody soaking. So it's a quick visit, have a look, film it, and then get back to the car and get out the rain as soon as possible. And that's what I'll be doing at Stitchell, exactly the same. The waterfall will be spectacular with it raining, but the walk along there from the car will be getting bloody soaking. Right, so never mind. Back on with my journey, so bye for now. Right, so I'm coming into the village of Millfield with one L, and just around this next left hand bend is my right turn that I'll be taking to go along towards the waterfall called Routin Lynn. Like I say, that's R-O-U-T-I-N, Routin Lynn, L-I-N-N. So I just wanted to put that on video to show you where I am. So another 2,000 yards I'll be turning right and going along a single track country lane. Right, so bye for now. Okay, this is my right turn way. I'm going to go along to go to Routin Lynn waterfall. So as you can see, it's a right turn at a bunch of houses on the corner here, just before you go into the village of Millfield. So on the sign there it's saying Doddington 4 miles, Fenton 2 1/4, Kimmerston 1 3/4. That's just like a few cottages on the side of the road that you drive past, and Woodbridge 1 mile. Right, so this is where I'm turning right to go and see the waterfall. So this is the first of two. Right, so bye for now. Okay, I've arrived at the Crossroads junction where you normally park up the car, and then you start heading down the bank there to where that sign's saying Routin Lynn Farm Only, and you go down that track a little bit and then you look for the path leading off to the left. But I'll be turning right here and going up this country track, and then just doing a 3-point turn, turning around and parking up on the right hand side to face back down this way, ready to go back onto the A697 Coldstream Road to go and head in the next direction to go and see my next waterfall, which is in the village of Stitchell. That's S-T-I-C-H-E-L, Stitchell, and that's the Stitchell waterfall, which is spectacular. It's beautiful. So let's hope that both waterfalls are running quite well. They should be, like, because obviously with a bit of rain we've been getting, but it's just nice to get out of the car. I think it's stopped raining now, so I've been blessed. I've arrived when it's stopped raining, so I can walk down there. I'm going to put my rain back on anyway, my waterproof, just in case. But I'm turning right here now at this junction and going up about 2,000 yards, turn around, doing a 3-point turn, like I say, and pop up, then walk back down here and go down that lane there, heading for the farm. But like I say, you keep going down, but you look for where there's a pathway that takes you down on the left to start scrambling down the path to go along towards the waterfall. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 7:14 AM in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 8th of August 2024, and I've just come up the road here from the A697 Coldstream Road, and they've put a new wooden sign up there now saying Routin Lynn Farm Only. So that track goes along and then bends to the left, going over a bit of a bridge. That's for the farmers' access to go into the farm. But I'll be walking down here in a minute, and then as I'm walking down, you look for a pathway that'll start taking you down towards where you can walk along the waterfall. I just wanted to show you, there's one other car there parked up as well. I think it's like a small camper van type thing. But I'll be turning on my GoPro in a minute and start filming and coming down here. Now the last time I came here, obviously there must have been a subsidence or something on the pathway that takes you down and along to the waterfall. So they had brand new fencing up to stop you going the normal way. So I had to go along the top path and then scramble down a hill through the brush to get onto the bottom path. But you go along here, it's about 150 yards, 200 yards, and then you start looking for that pathway that'll take you downhill to follow the river along to go to the waterfall. So I just thought I'd put that on video for you to show you where I am. No parking beyond this point at that red sign, so that's why you've got to park up here, out the way, so you're not blocking anybody's. Especially when it comes to the countryside, you've got to make sure you leave plenty of room for wide vehicles for doing that turning, especially when they've got trailers on the back as well. It makes it difficult for them to turn around. So Every time I come up the countryside, I always park responsibly now. One of the first times I came here, I continued past this junction and I parked up there just at the top of that bit of hill on the left hand side where there's a bit of a pull-in. Where you can get off the road. Then I just walk back down here. But this will do for now. I've just got a very, very, very fine drizzle, as you can see in my lights there. So that'll do. Right, so without further ado, I'll lock up the car and just start filming and walk down there and start heading down towards the waterfall, and hopefully it'll be running quite well. So as you can see, there's a sign up there as well, no vehicles beyond that point, because this is just an access road going into the farms further up. Right, so lock up the car and then start heading down to the waterfall. So bye for now. That's why I went down that one. But the original one is just a little bit further along. But it was much easier to get down. It wasn't overgrown like it is there now. Right, so there's the bit fence that I was trying to get up to climb over the top and come along here. Because this is the original pathway you normally used to go down. You leave the road here and step over this tiny little stream. And then that's where the wooden fencing is, look. Where it's got like that no entry sign on it. Because obviously the pathways were crumbling away. And that's why they're saying they're dangerous, basically. But that's where you used to step over the stream there, then go down there at the fence and climb over, and then drop down that grassed area where I've just been trying to come up, where it was all thorn bushes. Right, so that's showing you where you used to go. Or, like I say, you can go along the top path there, like go off to the right, go around, and then drop down that sloping track where all those roots are sticking out of the soil, and keep a hold of the roots going down. That takes it to the bottom path as well. And over in that direction is where you go to see the cutting rings on the rocks. They're over there to the right. It's getting brighter now. Right, so I'm just going to go at the end of the track here, where it bends round to the left and goes over the wooden bridge. And you can see the top of the waterfall where it's dropping into a bit of a pool. It's just down here at my left, basically where I've just been, where the waterfall is. Bloody hell, this is so overgrown. You can't see the rocks over there where the cutting rings are. The size of roots, a tree that's fallen off. Bloody hell. 16, 17 feet high, man. Right, down the dip here. And the waterfall's just off there to the left. You can see the pathway going through where people have gone along. Have a look. Right, so you can see the cattle grate up ahead. Oh, more tea vicar. Don't salt and vinegar on that. Right, so you can hear the waterfall here now. And this is the pool where it's dropping down into before it goes over the waterfall down there, look. Right. So there's the pool where it's all gathering in, where it's coming down the stream underneath this road here. Then it's dropping down over the top of the waterfall just there, 20 yards in. Right over the cattle grate. That's it. So people that's never been here before and they're not quite sure where the waterfall is, they always come along here and then start scrambling over this fence and going along looking for it. Well, this is where it's just dropping down initially after coming underneath the cattle grate, and it goes into this pool here, then it goes to the top of the waterfall there, drops down. Right, so this is just the access track that the farmers used to go around the farm houses. I don't know why that gate's there. It's like showing there's a pathway, but there's not. It just you go through the gate and you meet another fence. It's a bit naughty this and all, but there's no barrier either side of this cattle grate. Right, back over we'll go, nice and steady. So this is just an initial drop down into that pool down there for it to gather. So the stream's coming all the way along from up there, down here. Like I say, I can't understand why there's gates here. There might have been a path went along there at one time, but I can't see any cut-in path that you could use just to follow the stream along. That's probably what it's for. But there's an arrow there with a disc pointing that way, so right back up towards where the cars park. So that's Routin Lynn, people, and the immediate area that it's in. For those who still don't know how to get to it. Right, so back up this skinny track, back to the crossroads, cross over and jump in the car, then drive along to my next destination, which is Stitchell, but to go and see the Stitchell waterfall. Now that'll be all fun and games and all, because the road track leading to it is always clarty, muddy and full of water. And there's a certain part of the track where it's on the slope and you can't escape where all the mud's in the middle of the path, and it's really, really thick. And people have been putting bits of logs in and bits of wood, but it's slippery, you can't stay on them. So you end up going into the deep mud and water anyway. You can't escape it. Unless you know how to get to the top road and go around past the mansion like I do. Oh, I can't get over the size of that there, those roots there. That tree must have been massive. It's lying right along there. I've came down here once and there was a car had come down here and parked up in this bit of a passing place here on the grass. But it's not that far to walk from the crossroads to go and see the waterfall. There was another path going along there and around there. But that's the pathways I've shown you people to go see Routin Lynn waterfall. This is the first one I went down and scrambled over those roots at the bottom. But there's also the where you climb over that new fence that they put up just there on the right, where it says no entry. So like I say, you come down, step over this little bit stream coming underneath the road here, go over that side between those two trees, climb over the wooden fence and drop down. Or just stay on the top path going round and then scramble down where all those roots are. That's your options. So depending if you're an able-bodied person and you haven't got any balance issues like I have. But that's where you step over the stream there where that boulder is, just to help you step across. And as you can see, it's only 70, 80 yards in from the main road's crossroads there, where that brick wall is on the corner. But I'm going to turn around now and go all the way back down the road, past Kimmerston, and back to the village of Millfield, then turn right and then start going along the A697 again towards Cornhill on Tweed, then eventually cross over the bridge at Coldstream, then turn left on the A698 to go past where my mate lives, who I'm going to be visiting later on today. Right, so I'm back at the pathway I went down. So don't forget, when you're coming down from the crossroads, and if you take this path here, have a look for the little black roots sticking up, and that you know that's the one I went down, and you can get along to the waterfall that way. Don't go down this one here with this big broken wall, because it's just a big drop and it's dangerous, especially when it's all wet and slippy, full of moss and mud. Don't go scrambling down there, you'll end up getting injured.